Hi guys, and welcome back. Where we left off, we just did the hunt through the animals for the essence they're carrying. Sabira wasn't happy, and now Tamala is lost, and we have to try and find him. Her. But now I saw Neo is here, and I've actually been wanting to talk to him, but it looks like he has a quest.
You're prettier than the shiniest tomato.
Good job, Nuka. You found those stables faster than I could brush Buttercup's tail. Which, come to think of it, actually isn't that fast, since I always brush it for at least 100 strokes, sometimes 200 if she's feeling extra special.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking, since you helped me out with all the stables, I'll do something to make you feel extra special. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that, unless you wanted me to. Look at me. Now you've gotten me so flustered I'm going off topic. I thought maybe you could set up a stable location at your house so you could stop by the Elderwoods or anywhere else. Lickety split. All you have to do is set up the sign on your plot so the riffrock know where to go. Buttercup and I will take care of the rest. That's amazing! So now I can fast travel from my plot and I don't have to go through Bahari to get to Elderwood or to go to Kilima. That's gonna be amazing. Yeah, I was doing a fetch quest with somebody missing something. Then they were giving me something and they were giving me something. And now I'm gonna ask if he needs the protein powder. Why do you ask? Have you noticed I lost muscle mass? I knew people could tell. I couldn't tell, I swear. I did notice a difference. That's horrible if you say that. I couldn't tell, I swear. Should have known you wouldn't give me a gift just to judge me. You're too sweet for that, Nuka. Anyway, thanks for thinking of me. Got something something I've been meaning to give you, actually. It's this ring Kenyatta gave me a while back. I never wore it because it's not exactly my style, but I think it would look great on you. Are you re-gifting a gift, Nayo?
Tell me if you need anything, babe.
Ciao? Hi? Hi? What are you doing here now? Oh. You gave me a ring? A ring with the Bahar family crest on it. Doesn't fit your finger. Okay, so now I have to find somebody else. Find someone who wants the ring. Ah, this thing is just going in circles. At the end of this, I'm just gonna have like gone through all the villages, which is gonna be kind of crazy. Oh, okay, so that's not just just done. I need wood and I need a bunch of white stone. Yeah, I'm gonna grind for that off video, I think. But I have just the spot. I want to place it at my entrance to the forest, and then with like the bench there and the backpack, if I can hang it on the sign, that would be amazing. The camping backpack. That would be amazing. Anyways, back to the main quest. Find traces of Tamala in the Elderwood. Looks like we're going this way. Yeah, try not to mix up too many quests as we go along. Oh, here. You see clawed footprints in the dirt? Clawed? Does Tamala need a manicure? Pedicure? I mean. Or did a bear grab her? You see strange slash marks on the cliffside. Keep following Tamala's trail. Why do I have so many markers? Oh. Where are we going? Here? More of the same clawed footprints from before, but dug deeper into the soft ground. Exciting. Exciting. Sifu?
I've got some new stuff you'll like.
Funny seeing you here out hunting too. Nope, I'm lost. Yeah, the truth, you know. You could say that. I could, and I did. If you're wandering around these woods, though, you should keep your guard up. Tamala's not the only nasty beastie hiding under these boughs. Believe it or not, the beast of Elderwood lurks in, well, the Elderwood. I've been hunting that thing for years, but it's always managed to stay one step ahead. These tracks over here, they're too big to be anything else. It passed through here recently. Could even be watching us from these trees. I'll stay alert. Good. Eyes peeled, Nuka. In fact, if you're gonna be wandering around the woods, you should take this. It's a protection charm. Kept me safe for years, but I think you need it more than me. Heard you in Subira. Subira were checking out this nasty stuff filling the woods. Not sure what's happening, and it's all a little bit over my pay grade. But you need me to have your back for anything. Just let me know. Stay safe out there. But don't you need the charm, Sifu? Kept you safe. Is this the beast cave that I've been at like 3-4 times? Beast lair, yeah. Into the mysterious cave. Here we go, guys. Hello? How am I walking slow? Wish I could sneak. Hello. That's pretty. Hello? A little camp, maybe? Sure. Inspect. Huge pile of straw looks like bedding. Somebody left a basket of fruit here. The campfire has not been used for some time. Huh. Ooh, I love these. Newly sprouted plants. Somebody's been tending to them. Mysterious platform with runic carvings in the base. Abandoned notes. Quite an interesting little lair this is. Judging from the old crates and structures lying around, it's likely the Umbrans used it as a storage facility. What I find most fascinating, though, are the human structures scattered about this place. It appears the Umbrans were all too familiar with the infected substance, though their word for it translates into something that roughly means solid sadness. Apparently, it tends to collect in areas like this with history. They've adapted the ancient water pedestals as a tool to scare the infection off. Simply pray at the altars, offer a bit of water, and you will find yourself blessed by the forest. I have a feeling this blessing is just a bit of flow, but it seems effective in chasing off small amounts of infection. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is a cute little area. Oh, I love this bed. Do I have this bed? I think I have one, but it's bigger because it couldn't fit in my nook. Tea. I don't know what sort of cure you're looking for, and I don't care. Trying to harness this infection is insane, not to mention dangerous. Please stop writing to me. If anyone in the organization find out I'm still talking to you, or even that you're still alive, they'll have both our heads. E. Uh-huh. A pile of flow stones with an unfamiliar symbol. What these here? They look like candy. Or something Walter White would cook. I think I checked everything. Head towards the cave exit. Uh-huh. What's in
You don't know how you
Oh, Nuka, I really hoped it wouldn't be you. I gave you every chance to turn back. You know, all you had to do was mind your own business. Does our relationship mean so little to you? Couldn't you have just asked? Would you have been honest? I'm just doing my job. I was worried about you. Isn't this how we flirt? That's crazy. That would really fill her ego. I was worried about you, but let's go with would you have been honest? Might have considered it. Because I like you. I'll let you in on a little secret. That watcher really does have it all wrong. I'm not behind this kerfuffle in the Elderwood. So no hot werewolf girlfriend? So who is? I'm not quite sure yet. Whoever it is, I'd love to meet and exchange notes. Unfortunately, I can't risk having you spreading my business everywhere. So I'll leave you with a gift. My spell work is a bit rusty, but I'm sure I'll be able to catch your tongue. Tamala pulls a rune stone from her hip, leaning forward and murmuring a few words into her hand. After a moment, she blows a kiss towards your face. What you do? Oh, nothing much. Just a teeny little spell to seal your lips. Tamala. Try to spill my secrets or accuse me of villainy. You'll find naught but compliments falling from your lips. And since I'm sure you're already my biggest fan, you might not run into any problems at all. Now I think maybe you should sit here and think about what you've done for a bit. So I've taken the liberty of locking you in. Don't try to escape with your little tricks or potions. You'll find they won't do much until you really reflect and repent. I'll come back later and let you out. So do think about how you want to apologize to me, won't you? I can ask her other things. Did you order from Taka? Oh, certainly not, darling. I mean, I've ordered a song or two if they're in the past, of course. But I prefer when my ingredients are delivered by someone as adorable as you. I found this slime. And you thought of me? I'm hurt, Nuka. I thought you and I had something special. This is like so way off of what just happened, but I'll do this conversation. What could I possibly want such a disgusting little present? Who said I was giving it to you? I just wanted to know more about it. I thought you could make a potion from it. So it's not edible. I just wanted to know more about it. And again, you thought I looked like the sort of person to know about slime and gunk? I'll do you a favor of being flattered this time. What you have here is a slime core. They're quite rare, in fact. Never seen one in person before now. When an Okupu is attempting to mark the territory, they leave these gifts in the area. The core generates slime across the area, deterring competitors from competitors for the space. And I've had my hand in 20 of these. And luckily for them, I can use this to brew a potion that makes you effectively immune to their slime. Here, darling, the first one's on me, but only the first. Oh, I've read about this in the... while we were talking, I was already thinking, we read something about the water thing. And pretty sure this is what I have to be doing. I swear I didn't Google any of this. My brain was running while we were talking the conversation. What is this? Is it tables? Do I need this for anything? Hidden cave. Let's search this first. This looks like the... these big jars looks like the ones that hold all. Mysterious key. In Skyrim, the giants have this to hold the cheese. The color looks like that. Anyways. Hello? Nothing? Did I need the key for this, I guess? No, maybe not.
The trees? They are so small.
As you peer down into the pit below, you can make out the figure of a boy. He doesn't seem to notice you. He also seems to be decidedly trapped by the engrossed vines. Hey, are you okay? The boy jumps slightly at the sound of your voice, and then begins struggling against the vines, trapping him. After a few moments of fruitless effort, he collapses back onto the ground silent. Aww. I'll get you, boy. Where was he though? Oh my god. Pretty sure you're not supposed to be down there. Oof, this is exciting. Love a puzzle. What just happened? Okay, that was there. Huh? What the heck? Okay. I want to search every nook and cranny. Granny, but cranny. And if I miss something, I'm gonna be sad. Just appreciate how amazing the dev team is doing, you know, with all of this. This game is completely free. Updates are free. And there's so much to do, and I love how the new stories are. There's a ton of new side quests. Yeah, I'm a big fan. They said the kid collapsed, like right on the other side of these vines, but he wasn't there. He must have ran off deeper into this, which I don't know how, because he can't get through it. Free the trap boy from the vines. Hello, you're right here! Did I see you somewhere? Recipe for beet burger. Nice. I'll be right there. Awkward. Step back. Hi. Check on the boy.
I am allowed here. Yes?
Huh? The boy tenses, ready to dart away if you approach any closer. I'm not going to hurt you. I'm Niall's friend. Are you hurt? Grunt and nod assuringly. Let's grunt and nod assuringly. Question mark? He seems unsure about what to make of you. He grunts back, but doesn't move closer. Niall was really worried about you. Niall? Safe? He's okay. The boy relaxes just a little more and nods. This place. This woods. Not good. Danger. Do you mean the infections? He furrows his brow and parts his lips. But before he can speak, his eyes widen in fear at something behind you. Nuka, your flow signature disappeared. Shh, he's skittish. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy darts past you both and out the entrance Sabura just opened up. Was that the boy you and Nara was searching for? I feel as I have missed some important information in my tardiness. Come, let us quit this place before we continue our conversations. I mislike the heavy air here. Oh, okay. We just got kicked out. Holy moly, it's dark. Hello?
Every case, I find
I
myself
can't see
wishing
you.
were alongside
You're
me.
safe. When your flow signatures nearly disappeared, I feared the worst. To see you whole and hale. Well, perhaps my heart can finally stop thundering. Ah, that's cute though. Are you right? Tamala didn't do anything to you, did she? As you open your mouth to speak, you find a mysterious force preventing you from speaking ill of Tamara. Oh, that's crazy. I feel like she's Ursula from Little Mermaid or something. Tamala would never. I can't say anything bad about Tamala. We had a lovely chat. You don't need to worry about me. I can't say anything about Tamala. I admire your strength. There are plenty of unpleasant things I could say, but perhaps we should save them for another time. I take this to mean she did not come clean about her suspicious behavior then. Wish I could say. No, she didn't. Tamala has never done anything wrong in her entire life. Okay, that would make Sabura suspicious as hell. She's really not involved. I'm gonna try this one to see what she says. Tamala has never done anything wrong in her entire life. You and I both know she's laughing. Both know that isn't true. She just never done anything we can't prove yet. There's some good news to come from all of this, at least. The results came back from the lab while you were gone. They are back at the stables if you would meet me there. I think we have quite a bit to discuss. Ah, before I forget, when that boy ran off, he dropped this. I think he intended it for you to have it. Well, I just met the kid. I don't think so. It appears to be a runestone of some kind. I trust you'll be careful with it. Okay. Oh, we can get the two other quests so we can catch infected fish and bugs. I think I'm gonna accept both of them. Speaking to Aina would be the best course of action then. Then perhaps you could ask Arnya to help. I'm sure he will be enthusiastic about it.
I find
That's gonna be cool. Hi. It is very dark. And I can't see anything. It's supposed to be this dark. Is there something wrong with my game? It's incredibly dark. Oh! Somebody turned on the lights again. I didn't do anything. That was the game. That was 100% entirely the game doing that. That was scary. Wanna rock and roll all night. How are the transportation animals getting up here? That's what I would like to know. Hi. Elderwood stables. Here are the materials I received from the order. There are lab results, a letter from the Illuminary himself, and what appears to be a diary recovery from an order mission. I've read them myself, but I appreciate your thoughts on them.
Have we crossed
Oh god, I don't like reading. Let's check the lab results first. Oh god. Ugh. There are pages of introduction, methodically data. You can flick through the sections been marked. Here marked results. Prominently material examination revealed physical differences between infected samples and control samples. Infected samples A. Flora emitted a purplish black vapor, even severed from its root system. The vapor persisted until the biology tissue completely expired. Examination of its circulatory flow system revealed trace amounts of substance X, echo. Infected samples B found fauna exhibited further deterioration of complete transmutation. The circulatory flow system was entirely overridden by substance X. Physical changes were observed throughout the samples. Biological structures began to transform under further exposure to substance X. Experiment B paused. On the nature of flow and echo, it was noted while attempting to contain the infected samples that the standard flow-based containment spell used by order protectors had an adverse effect on infected samples. Infected sample A reacted by recoiling from the presence of flow. When fully contained in a flow shield, the samples shriveled as it denied water or sunlight. Bombarding sample A with concentrated flow sufficiently burned infection from the biological structure, but the resulted in termination of specimen. Attempts to contain pure substance X essence via flow resulted in substance X presence diminishing and eventually dissipating. It appears that the higher concentration of flow, the faster this dissipation process. Further experiment paused pending ethic committee approval. Discussion. It's my belief that the more advanced the cognitive and emotional capacity of the infected specimen, the higher the rate of substance X within its system. There was a marked increase in substance X between flora specimen and the varying fauna species, with insects containing the second lowest amount of substance X and mammals containing the highest amount. Furthermore, the physical changes became more extreme the more advanced the sample and the longer the rate of exposure. On the nature of substance X, it appears to react to the presence of emotion or lack thereof, Coming into limited contact with the substance can induce an emotional state within subjects. Among the samples tested, fellow alchemists reported feeling of rage, grief, and despair. It is currently unclear how this transference happens, nor what mechanism currently determines the exact emotion transfer. The following is purely conjecture at this point and must be taken as much. It's my belief, based on supplemental materials, Hunter's Diary, that the substance amplifies the emotion of subjects exposed to it. Moreover, it appears to have some sort of primitive reflex to seek out and attach to sources of emotion. This seeking behavior, if it can be called behavior, is influenced by the intensity of the emotion exhibited by the subject. When an artificial calm was induced into the subject via approved room working, substance X reduced to an inert state. This implies that emotion control and regulation could assist in rejecting substance X influence. More data required. Letter from Erwin. I have attached the preliminary lab results and the diary discovered with the Grand Archives. The report coming from Elderwood matches those coming from the agent across Bahari. We have reason to believe the flow surge that kicked off these events originated from Kilima village, based on your discoveries within the human ruins. On a personal note, I cannot empathize enough how important it is we find the source of this infection and stop it before it spreads further. If this substance, the Echo, were to spread to major population centers, it would wreak havoc on our citizens. It attaches to emotions and twists them, turning anger into rage and sadness into despair. Remember your training, shut off all emotions, practice your control, and stay level-headed. And keep an eye on that human you're working with. This whole thing stinks of human hubris, and I will not have our people suffer for their people's mistake. Erwin, Office of the Grand Luminary. Okay. Didn't I just read that? Just read them both. Did I not?
Were you waiting?
I just read the hell out of these. What are you talking about? Is there more stuff? Hunter's Diary? Who's the hunter? Oh. This journal was discovered just inside the painted ruins. No traces of expedition team were found, despite extensive search. There are no known hallways or underground pools attached to the painted ruins. It is a relatively simple complex, believed to be a temple to the Phoenix. The only proof that the missing expedition reaches these ruins in this account. All members have been marked missing in action. Day 1, set up camp with the clients today. Guess the order wants someone to guide these watchers through the ruins. Strange to see order folk want anything to do with old human stuff. Usually see him putting up their little ropes and trying to keep folks out. Still, can't be pay when it comes to the order, especially when no one else wanted to take this job. A lot of local folk claim the ruins are cursed, which is why they had to hire a hunter like me, someone who knows their way around a bow and ain't afraid of more shadows. Should be fine as long as no one's stupid. I ain't one for all that superstitious crap anyway. Day 2 started real early today. The head watcher, some guy named Finley, made a big fuss about early wolves catching the worms. That's why I saw one of the other watchers roll their eyes. Got a feeling he ain't exactly a popular leader. He talked my ear off the whole way down to the ruins about his theories on the human disappearance. I asked him why it mattered and he acted all shocked. Just don't see how old dead people from before our time have anything to do with us. I turned out the answer he gave. He made camp in the ruins. Some of the other members are acting nervous. The youngest one, Simu, says she heard voices in the shadows as we were traveling today. Didn't hear anything myself. Suggested to Finley that he check in on it later. Day 3. Had nightmares last night. Same one I used to get. Had to watch him fall over and over again while I'm frozen, trying to move or call for help or do anything. But it's like I'm not even in my body anymore. Heard some of the others expedition members mention bad dreams too. Think those stories are getting to everyone. The worst was Sima though. She had these dark shadows under her eyes and barely even reacted when I tried talking to her. Finley wrote it off as nerves. Apparently it's her first mission since she graduated. I'm not sure though, she seemed nervous but normal yesterday. Today it's like she's a different person entirely. We go further into the depths today, then set up final camp. Day 6, found some kind of locked door mechanism in the ruins. Spent the whole day solving the puzzle to unlock it, and all we found on the other side was an empty hallway and some purple smoke. Thought it might be poison gas from the booby trap, but it dissipated real quick. Day 7, Simu disappeared. Spent all day looking for her, but it's like she vanished without a trace. I tried bringing it up to Finley, but he brushed it off. And you brush off a disappearance? Seemed almost angry at me. Ah, okay, he was also affected. Swear he snarled at me like some kind of Shatvarak. Tried to write it off as stress, but I ain't so sure anymore. Thinking soon as we find Simu, we might want to cut this thing short. Same time nightmares. Why can't I move? Day 8. Finley says it's business as usual. We start trying to open the doors in that hallway we unlocked and Simu shows up. And if Simu shows up, then she shows up. We won't divert resources to look for her. Some of the others tried to argue and nearly charged them with mutiny. Ain't my business anyway. Day 8. Ain't nothing behind any of the doors. Just more smoke. What's the point of hiring a hunter? Not like I can shoot the air. Nothing's been living here since the humans sealed it up. Day 9. The nightmares ain't stopped. Barely slept last night. So I just keep watch. Could have sworn I saw something sneaking around in the dark, but when I went to check, it was gone. Day 10. We found Simu. She was behind one of the sealed doors. How? No idea how she got in there, and she ain't saying anything. We found When we found her, she was shaking like a leaf surrounded by purple stuff. I told Finley we should cut the expedition short and get out of here, and he damn near pulled a sword on me. Think I'll stay up and keep watch tonight near Simu's tent. He had a sword? I want a sword. The next few pages are damaged and almost completely unsalvageable. You flip to the next legible page. Trapped. Must have been Finley. He's locked us in here. Says we're all infected. Can't see how he's the one changing. Damn paranoia doomed us all. Gonna look for another way. It's here. This is where it's all been coming from. That smoke, the damn smoke. Close my eyes and all I see is purple and that thing. Finley was lying next to the pool as it swarmed under the surface, singing to it. Need to get out of here. Taking Simu with me. She took one look at the thing and just started shrieking. I ain't even leaving. I'm not waiting for it to get hungry. Damn. When was this though?
I never thought life
How
could be
may
like
I
this.
assist you? I read the logs. Yes, your expressions tell me as much. I wish the news were more pleasant. This infectious substance we are dealing with is at its core semi-sentient negative emotions. This echo has the ability to change the very makeup of biological structures. And it's all over the Elderwood, apparently other places across Bahari Island as well. Where does this echo come from? Doesn't matter, we'll take care of it. What does someone gain from unleashing echo? It's never a flushy, hop-along invasion. Oh, I wish. What does anyone gain from unleashing echo? Access to it. While I do not know what uses echo, While I do not know what uses echo might have at the current moment, I can think of many possibilities. If there is a way to control it, perhaps one could even use it to infect enemies. Cast new spells and curses enhance their own physical ability. That is not counting the myriad alchemical properties the substance might have. It is imperative we discover the source of echo in the Elderwood and shut it off. Based on the diary, the source of the echo is likely to come from an ancient human ruin. Have you seen anything that stood out as you explored the woods? The big bridge thing in the south? Oh, hi. Before you can finish your sentence, the boy from the caves emerges out of the shadows surrounding the stables. He stops moving as Sabira turns her gaze towards him. She's okay, buddy. I promise, I mean you no harm. Sabura lifts her hands up in an appeasing gesture. After a moment, the boy reluctantly relaxes and comes closer. My name is Sabira, and this is Nuka. You are? Ulfe. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ulfe. I'm glad to see you safe and sound. Ulfe tilts his head to the side, watching Sabira blankly. You clean echo? Call us the cleaning crew. I help. Forrest is sick. Do you know something that can help? Yes, this. Echo. He gestures at the stable, then the woods beyond, and spread his arms out wide. It's everywhere? Yes, everywhere. You waste time. Look everywhere. Do you know how to find where it's coming from? There is tree, Sendru tree in village. I go there. He gestures, reaching out his hand, placing it on the nearest tree, and closes his eyes. I find sick. You're saying that if we take you to this Senju tree, you will be able to find the source of the echo? Yes. Let's go right now. Got it. Touch tree, find echo. I doubt it's that easy. Where is the Senju tree? Where is the Senju tree? Come, follow.
This must be our little secret.
Hello?
All right?
Oh. Ooh, this is the locked area.
I come to see
Ulfa stands in front of a great wall of echo, covering what appears to be some sort of entrance. Trapped. I see. If we want to gain access to the Senju tree, we need to find a way past this barrier. What about the staff? The experiment log mentioned flow. Let's try running at it really fast. No, don't choose that, sir. We always figure things out. The experiment log mentioned flow. Yes, if we're able to obtain a source of extremely concentrated flow, we might be able to clear the blockage. Fortunately, we know where to obtain just that. If you recall, the staff locked away in the temple of the cosmos is capable of emitting beams of cosmoflow, or the Zelda-looking staff. And cosmoflow is simple flow in its most hyper-concentrated form. You help Forest? We shall certainly try. Now, I suspect in order to gain access to the staff, there will be some manner of puzzle, challenge, or maze. The ancient humans did seem to love them. Of course, I expect you make short work of anything blocking your way, Nuka. I will contact Gina and Hekla and let them know we're coming. I asked them to keep watch over the temple while we were gone. They've been standing there for like 3 days. Line's busy. She's getting a call. How are you contacting them? Tell them I said hi. How are you contacting them? I'm able to access Hector's flow network directly. The Order often works with Galdur to set up communication networks. But her flow network is currently offline. Something is wrong. We need to check on them. Ulfa, will you be alright here until we get back? I go to a tree. Watch. As long as you're safe. How does he go to tree if tree is blocked? We'll be back soon. Stay safe. Don't fall down any more wells. Let's go. We'll be back soon. Ulfa disappears up into the nearest tree, climbing it as easily as it was a ladder. Make haste, Nuka. Okay. The story enhances. That's cool. Check on Gina and Hekla in the Temple of the Cosmos. That's gonna be cool. And a good time to leave this episode, I think, guys. This is I like this. This is intriguing, a good story. Yeah, new places to explore. I love it. Yeah. I will leave you guys now, and make sure to check in for the next episodes while we unravel the mysteries of Elderwood. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.